From the Detroit Free Press, it's Monday. Here are today's top stories, presented by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Calling all foodies, Bush's is hiring. Are you passionate about food, looking for growth, development, and excellent wages? Come grow with Bush's and apply online at bushes.com/join-our-team. That's Bush's, BUSCHS.com/join-our-team.
This is Phoebe Wall-Howard, an automotive reporter at the Detroit Free Press. A car part made by a company in Charlevoix won certification from California regulators this month and has the potential to improve air quality while at the same time cutting costs for consumers and increasing fuel efficiency. This is a major gain for both old and new vehicles. Air quality experts in the state of California say they've been waiting for years for something like this, and this tiny little company in Charlevoix has come up with a solution as engineers have developed a catalytic converter with a herringbone design that takes out more pollution, increases mileage, and overall is a potential for improving internal combustion engine performance as America changes to all-electric vehicles. Go to freep.com to learn more.
I'm Sue Selasky, Detroit Free Press food writer. In Michigan and across the nation, outdoor dining was the norm for 2020 and 2021, even once the temperatures dropped outside. But despite cooler temperatures, that doesn't mean it's time to close the patio. Fall afternoons and early evenings are the perfect time for dining out at one of the many outdoor restaurant patios Metro Detroit has to offer. At many restaurants, you can cozy up to a nice warm crackling fire while sipping on drinks and enjoying some casual or fancy cuisine. Outdoor dining proved to be a lifeline for many restaurants during the pandemic-related indoor restrictions and shutdowns. While in the coming weeks or months, many restaurants will heat up their patios or put up tents, igloos, and other outdoor structures for fall and winter. But for now, there are several outdoor options where you can cozy up to and gather around fire pits and fireplaces and enjoy a meal. Weather, as well as ongoing staffing shortages, are factors affecting outdoor dining. But for a list of places to go, check out freep.com.
Reporting for the Detroit Free Press, I'm Miriam Marini. Detroit was star-studded Thursday evening as celebrities filled the streets of downtown for luxury brand Bottega Veneta's spring runway show. Inspired by the city's techno roots and American innovation, the Italian brand's creative director Daniel Lee brought local and international celebrities to Detroit's Michigan Building Theater for the show. The crowd was a mix of celebrities, with the front row filled with the likes of Mary J. Blige, Lil' Kim, and Kalani. Prior to the show, Lee took reporters and editors on a mini tour of Detroit, including stops at the W. Hawkins Ferry House in Grosse Pointe Shores and Exhibit 3000, the world's first and only techno museum on Grand Boulevard. However, the choice to bring the show to Detroit was questioned by both reporters and residents, despite Lee's attempts to give a full picture of the line's inspiration. To read more about the show's inspiration and to see some reactions from locals, visit thefreep.com.
I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department, counting down the days until Saturday's huge in-state rivalry game in East Lansing as Michigan visits Michigan State. The eyes of the college football world will be on the great state of Michigan this weekend, as both ESPN and Fox's pregame shows will broadcast from outside Spartan Stadium on Saturday. But at high noon, the action on the field is what everyone will be watching. On Monday, players and coaches from both sides spoke to the media, and MSU tight end Connor Hayward is relishing the hype.
My first experience was actually a basketball game. I believe the first time I was at or I saw the rivalry was in person. Was at a basketball game in the United Center. I think I was a senior in high school, and I went to watch, and it was obviously the Big Ten tournament, and I actually sat next to two Michigan fans, so I kind of got a taste of what it's like. And then I'm from Illinois, so I'm not from the rivalry, the in-state thing, but I knew how big it was. And then when you get here, you realize it's even bigger than you thought it was. And I've watched games over the years I followed Michigan State for most of my life, honestly. I wasn't, a dedicated fan, but I have followed them. And so you've seen the rivalry, and you've seen it in football and basketball. And, it's a huge rivalry game, and it's a big game. It means a lot.
And for me, growing up, one of my best friends, Davis Mills, plays for the Texans. His dad went to Michigan State, and they bleed green through and through. So I would always watch the games with them. And my brother going to Ohio State, my family just never liked Michigan. It's always, beat Michigan, no matter what, your record is. And from my personal experience, 2017 was my first year playing Michigan, and my first actual play. I was more
Michigan
special team player, but
Josh
first
Ross
play on offense.
understands the stakes are raised
with
with two undefeated rivals squaring off. But he said that can't change how the Wolverines prepare for the weekend.
when you change how you prepare, during the season, that's a problem. We've been preparing the right way every week. And this week, it definitely is higher stakes, and we're going against an in-state rival. But, just attack it the same way and elevate for sure. But at the end of the day, it's about us having a great week of preparation and attacking it the right way like we have been doing every single week this season.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. If you're a fan and want to support our quality local journalism, subscribe. Go to freep.com/special offer.